Casual Elegance. I don't want to brag, but I think I have cracked this little code.
Welcome back to Oh So Lovingly, where life imitates art, discovering beauty in the everyday with whimsy and elegance around every corner. This week, I'm bringing you with me on my dream day. Lots of painting, shopping, and farmers markets. I'm telling you my secret formula for having casual elegance, which is an art. I'm excited to share this with you, all while looking for the beauty of the world slower and more intentionally, because there is beauty all around us. Oh, and we had a snow day this week.
And watching Parent Trap again over the fall, I fell in love all over again with my girl Elizabeth James. She knows less is more. She gets it. She knows that she has a couple of pieces in her wardrobe. She knows her silhouette. She knows what's important to her. She knows what she feels best in, and she just rinses and repeats. This is the formula for having a effortlessly elegant, casual, elegant vibe about you. So the first thing is comfort. I am the most comfortable in a dress. Maybe you're most comfortable in jeans. You have to think for you, what is the most comfortable for you? For me, a dress is the most comfortable. It is the most flattering. If you leave the house, what does your best outfit look like? Is it a dress? Is it pants? Is it a jumpsuit? Some people love jumpsuits. Like, what is your favorite outfit? What are you most comfortable in? Because comfort doesn't just address what do you feel comfortable in? Like, I'm comfortable in a dress. No, comfort also talks about what makes you feel the most authentic to you. For me, a dress reflects who I truly am. I'm girly girl. I like to be flowy. I love a beautiful pattern because I am an artist and I love beautiful color. So I love a beautiful pattern. But you might be most comfortable in dark jeans and a dark t-shirt. And that is absolutely okay. So figure out your most comfortable state. Once you've figured out your most comfortable state, add a touch of shine. Add a little shimmer. I want to caution you against doing too much here because we're going for timeless classic elegance. One pair of earrings is enough. You don't need rings on every finger. You don't need bangles down the arms. You don't need a necklace. You don't need 4 necklaces. You don't need them to bunch up right here. If you wear bracelets, don't wear a necklace. If you wear earrings, might be all you need. This necklace is always on me because I don't take it off. And that's another part of this, is like finding pieces you never take off that are just always on, because this will feel effortless if you have pieces like this. But pay attention to where can you add some shimmer? Where can you add a little touch of sparkle or a little touch of glam? My rule of thumb is if you have earrings that are bigger than a ping pong ball or a golf ball, then you don't need a necklace. You don't need anything else. Because earrings that are really beautiful and really fabulous do the talking on their own. If you put a necklace with it and bracelets and rings, if you do too much, it goes into tacky zone. And I would know this because I used to be this girl. I look back on some of my look and I'm like, you're trying to do too much. The trick of this is knowing when to stop. Just like when I'm painting. Like, a trick of when I'm painting is knowing when it's done. When to step back and when to say, okay, we're good here. I need to go away from this. I need to leave this canvas. Outfit building is the same. Pick one shiny object to feature. So like at any given time, I would say don't wear all 4. When I say all 4, I mean rings, bracelets, earrings, and necklace. That's too much unless they're dainty, like unless they're tiny. A great pair of earrings and a beautiful necklace. You don't need bracelets. You don't need stacking rings. This is all I wear at all times. I never take these off. This is my actual ring. These are 2 stacking rings that I wear at all times. This is actually my parents' wedding band. And then this is one, just a pave band. I have these on at all times. The most that you need to think about is 2 out of 4. Like earrings and a necklace, done. You can absolutely have a great look put together with 1 of the 4. You can have a great necklace or a great pair of earrings. That's it. Like, there is no need to max it out. If you don't have stacking rings on at all times, like, literally doesn't matter. Just think about 1 touch of sparkle. Firm believer that you can have a beautiful outfit with just a beautiful pair of earrings or just a beautiful necklace. A headband is an accessory. So if you have just a headband and a necklace, you're good. If you have just a headband and earrings, you're done. Like, you don't need anything more. So the simplicity here is really what we want to focus on with the bling. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is thinking about the whole picture. What is the whole picture? How do the colors go together? How does this fit into who you are as a person? How does this fit into your daily life? And you have an amazingly curated look that honestly looks like you stepped off of a movie set because you're not doing too much. I think it's when we try to do too much that we miss the mark. It's when you almost think you're done, then you're done. Just be done and don't try to do too much. So I feel like effortless elegance for me is exactly that. Because it's never uncomfortable. That's not effortless. What's the vibe like? How easy is it gonna be? Do I have pockets here? Like, what's the whole vibe? And how can I add a little sparkle to this? That's the effortless elegance. Honestly, that's a very Parisian method of building an outfit too, from what I've noticed. They never do too much. And you can achieve casual elegance with anything in your wardrobe. Just don't do too much. Just make sure it all fits together holistically and makes you feel beautiful and comfortable and yourself and authentically you. You're done. You're good. That's what I was thinking about over this break. Because a lot of my friends are like, I just don't want to put makeup on. I just don't want to put a look together. I'm like, okay, well then make it easier on yourself. And you can still be elegant. So I hope that helps. I'm gonna grab my coffee. So today I kind of have like the dream day planned. I'm just gonna tell you, I have like so much fun lined up for today. First of all, my husband and I are going to run some errands. And can I just say, I love running errands with my husband. He's so fun. Like, it's just fun. Even if we're just going to Costco, it's fun. So we're gonna hit up all of my favorite places today. And then when we get back later on, I have a very exciting date with my canvas in my studio. I am working on giant hydrangeas. I am so overjoyed with how these have turned out. They just make me so happy, and I will show them to you a little later on. I'm going to show you the process of how I'm painting them because they have their own process in and of themselves. But for today, first, I want to show you what I'm wearing. This is a gorgeous sunshine Tienda dress with pockets. It's like been my favorite. I wore this on Christmas Eve and it was an absolute hit. But I wanted to also show you what I'm pairing with it because it is a little nippy outside. I have been obsessed with this sweater ever since it came in from Spartina 449. Excited! Let's go to my favorite antique store and farmer's market.
Obsessed with the Floral Park Market. They had so many beautiful things, and I was really surprised at the bounty that was here in January. It's absolutely beautiful. These gorgeous paper whites and those big terracotta pots and maiden ferns. We're so happy. They were putting out a lot of new olive wood utensils, which I loved. These would be the best, absolute best hostess gift. They had gorgeous house cleaning essentials, spices. The topiaries were inside this time of year, which made me realize I need to bring all of my little herbs inside like yesterday. And it was so beautiful, everything here. They have a lot of beautiful baked goods, and these are great if you're having a get-together and you want to have a really pretty spread. Come here and get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you're just going to wow your guests effortlessly. They have, look at these beautiful ready-made bouquets. There's something about that brown paper wrapped around a bouquet that just is so idyllic. This is the bakery portion. They have a lot of wonderful fresh bread, a lot of pre-made soups. These looked divine, absolutely divine. They're gorgeous colanders. And we're back in the cold room, which is where all the most beautiful flowers live and thrive. In fact, they're thriving. This ginger root was giant. I'd never seen ginger root that big before. And they have awesome moss, beautiful roses, never a shortage of roses. There's so many things when you come here. You get inspired to make new dishes. You get inspired to decorate with new colors. That's why I love coming here. especially seeing all the new in and all the imported things. There's things here that you cannot get anywhere else. They've imported things from Italy, from France, raw milk, all the cheeses, amazing soaps. This is where I get a lot of my gifts. And then we stepped down the street to Turnage Place. Absolutely a joy to see everybody at Turnage Place. Helen, the owner, was out today, but Bass and Nacho and Raul were so helpful and we had a blast. They just served Steven champagne and it was such a nice way to spend an afternoon. This armoire was absolutely calling my name. I had a lot of gorgeous big new mirrors in this time that we went. I had never seen those mirrors before. Beautiful prints. I stepped in the library, which is just a treasure trove. I got my mom a really cute white linen book of water birds, so she was so happy. They have lots of beautiful copper. They had gorgeous gold bordered plates with monograms. And just FYI, if you have a little girl or if you love tea parties, this is where you need to come. I love finding little treasures at Turnage Place in those back shelves lining their wall. You can find truly magical teacups. Oh my goodness. And I love their hand-painted murals. They have a lot of pieces that, for me, honestly feel like going to a museum. I adore this dresser so very much. These chairs I'm thinking about for the living room as a possibility. Love always peeking in these little cabinets and seeing, again, what little treasures are hiding in here. It was such a fun day. Seriously, Raul just saw us and started pouring champagne for Steven. It was so funny. We love uncovering beautiful things that are just a window through time. All of the little things that really illuminate for me that artful living is truly where a lot of joy comes from. When you antique, you see a lot of things that are made differently, and they don't make things like this anymore. I think because we might have lost an artfulness about us. I think the bottom line really does kind of drive that as well. But I think there's an artfulness to the beauty of different antiques that you find that just inspire you. And it shows you how through the years people constructed different things they lived with in their homes. And it's really powerful. This is the wonderful Nacho shining up something that I will show you in a second. What a beautiful day. It was absolutely frigid, but it was a beautiful day and it was sunny and we are so thankful. And then on the way home, we saw 2 gorgeous deer in the forest. I had to slow down and show you guys how beautiful and majestic they are.
Okay, so we are back from Turnage Place and I'm going to change into my painting outfit and bring you into the studio with me because I found the most beautiful frames at Turnage Place with which to create an amazing gallery wall. Meet me in the studio. Okay, my beauties, welcome to the studio. So I am in my favorite black Laissez-Son set that I adore. These frames are to die for. Are you ready? There are 5. 5. They're so beautiful. The burl wood is truly exceptional. The quality is so good. The backing, I don't know how I'm gonna take this off, but I'm gonna figure it out. It's nothing I haven't had to do already 1,000 times, but these frames are truly scrumptious. So let me show you a piece that I did for a similar frame that I'm going to kind of work in this vein for these. And then I have a very exciting giant canvas behind the camera to show you. This is my dream day. Okay, so these two other pieces came from Turnage. I'm trying to flip them around for you. These other frames came from Turnage. They're, again, beautiful burl wood frames with a gold like border. I wanted to paint some pieces that looked like dried botanicals because I'm loving this dried botanical look that everyone is into right now. It is so grounding, I think. I think that's why it's so popular, because it's really solid, it's dark. It's not too dark, but it's dark yet whimsical, dark yet wild. And that's what I love about this. So I did this style with the burl wood frames already. So those mini pieces gave me the idea to do this. So this is kind of trying to look like a dried limelight hydrangea. And I actually really loved this piece when I was done with it. So I'm gonna set this in the corner and just like get happy with it. But I'm absolutely obsessed with the way this kind of, not grayscale, but just maybe a muted hydrangea. I just love the way that looks. It really does genuinely give me the vibe of a dried botanical, and it's really cool, but there's so many layers going on. It's so special. So I'm going to be working on, this is the giant dried hydrangea that I am going to be working on. This actually really thrills me because I love a big, beautiful piece, but I also just love the simplicity of one stem. So I am pumped about this, and I'm gonna get started working on continuing to build this out. I kind of started it last night and didn't like it, so I kind of did a quick brush over to give it a nice new backdrop to kind of start over, because it's like I want to go dark, but I don't want to go too dark. Because when I look at a limelight hydrangea, they're dark, but they're not really dark. And the colors all kind of mesh together well, so I don't want to go too dark. But anyway, I'm gonna get started working on this, and I'm gonna try to make a pattern out of that little hydrangea that I just showed you later on. So let's get working on this gigantic hydrangea. I have another one. I started it, I sketched it out, I started the stem for it. However, I end up doing this one. I'll basically do the same thing on the other one, and there will be a pair. I'm very excited. So let's mix our paint. Okay, I'm absolutely in love with these. They're like two big giant hydrangeas, and I'm thrilled with how they came out. I love this look. I love this muted, earthy toned. Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely so excited with them. So I have to put them up somewhere so I can really get the full effect. They're absolutely stunning. I have two smaller ones down here. I tried to replicate this one, but this one wasn't quite up to snuff. I just like this one so much better. But I like the leaves of this one better. So I think I'm gonna like edit those together possibly if I use them in a pattern. But these two are absolutely stunning. I love how they came out. I just love how they came out. They're so gorgeous. I just got some new frames at Hobby Lobby, and this would be perfect inside that frame. I need to trim just a little bit off the top. I know, I love this frame so much. I saw it and I had to have these. They're so beautiful. They're like wood bubbles. They're so beautiful. So I just need to trim that, and that will be perfect in that frame. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the brown tones. I'm really happy. I'm like actually really happy with these because they do so much. They're so whimsical and they're just so happy. Yay. Also, a couple nights ago, this is what I did on my Instagram live. So I'm starting to go live every single week on Instagram in the studio, just painting. I think I'm gonna do Wednesday nights. And it's so much fun. I literally just did a ton of practice leaves. I practiced shading and I practiced getting them perfect. What I'm really practicing is getting the one stroke leaf down, like basically doing a leaf in very few strokes with the brush. And my amazing teacher, Diane Hill, is instructing the course, and she's kind of talking through every chinoiserie element, like how to do the leaf, how to do the peony. And I'm learning so much in a way that's actually saving so much time, you guys. I used to do leaves in a very self-taught kind of way, just to be honest. But this technique is like, oh my gosh, I don't have to do as many swipes of the brush. I can just do a leaf. The goal is to do a leaf in as few swipes with the brush as possible. So that is what we worked on my latest Instagram live. So head to Instagram, Oh So Lovingly. I'm gonna be doing lives for my studio every week, every Wednesday night. I think Wednesday nights are good because people are busy on Fridays. I'm thrilled to have this technique because when I tell you it saves me time, I mean it's gonna save me hours. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Yay, thank you, Diane Hill. She's the best teacher. I'm so excited that I got to a place where I'm happy with the giant hydrangea. Now I'm very pumped because I am going to work on a textile pattern for that hydrangea. My vision is to make it look really kind of like this thing I saw on Instagram where someone took botanical prints from different books and she literally wallpapered them to her wall. Like, I kind of want to do that like with this painting. So I'm going to play with a little textile design of this hydrangea, and I'm going to pop you on a time lapse and give you a little sneak peek into how I design patterns. This is awesome. I'm going to pop on the screen the pattern that I came up with, and I'm also going to pop on the screen the mock-ups for Spoonflower that this is going to look like if you purchase it as your wallpaper. It'll look like this if you get it on like your curtains and bedding, or how beautiful would this be as a tablecloth? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and make this design available for you to shop because it truly makes me so happy. I am so excited about this. Like, I could scream right now. That is how much I love this. And that's how I know I'm done with something. When I have a visceral reaction like that, either crying, which I've only done to one painting in my life of my own, but I usually scream. If something's really great, I will scream, and I'm feeling the scream. I'm so proud. This is awesome. This would go really nice in a bathroom that you really want to elevate, like the downstairs powder bath that you really want it to be elevated, and when people walk in, they feel like they're in a cocoon. I could see this being absolutely beautiful in a master bedroom. Absolutely beautiful. Seriously. So I'm very excited about this pattern. Yay! Oh my gosh. What a great accomplishment for the day. Yay. And again, I'm going to be working on more versions of this hydrangea for those frames that I found at Turnage Place, because they just make me so happy. Oh, what a fun day. I love it.
Good morning from the winter wonderland that is Atlanta. What in the heck?
Well, good morning again, my beauties. It is a snow day. I am looking at pure white. We haven't experienced this in many years here in Atlanta, and frankly, I did not think that all of these winter storm warnings were going to come to fruition at all. Just take a little look. So, in honor of this beautiful snow day, I am cooking some things for today. I'm going to be making some chicken salad for Steven. I have a new delivery and we're just going to go explore a little bit. I'm so excited. I can't believe it actually snowed. Like, I'm actually beside myself. So I get to whip out my LL Bean boots that I never have to wear through 99% of the year. And I want to go explore with you. So first things first though, I am so excited because I have new curtains. Oh my gosh. So 2 Pages Curtains reached out and they have sent 2 sets of, so 4 curtain panels for our house. And I'm so excited to switch my studio curtains out, because part of that is elevating my studio from what it used to kind of be, which is more Elle Woods, to a Nancy Meyers vibe. And I've started doing that. This beautiful new lampshade was a Christmas gift from Ballard Designs. I'm obsessed with the scallop base here. So I'm just kind of elevating the decor. I really love just the plain linen pinch pleat curtains. So this is what I've had. I don't think I've ever showed you this, but if it's a little darker outside, I hide my light boxes behind my curtains. So, but I'm very excited because I'm gonna be switching these curtains out and the curtains in the living room with, I'll show you, these gorgeous pinch pleat curtains by 2 Pages. So I'm so thrilled about this. I need to figure out how to actually hang them because they are so nice. They come like this, and this is the back. So they did send curtain rings and drapery pin hooks. So this is awesome. I'm gonna grab the rings and then figure out how to apply the drapery pin hooks. Stand by. It's actually so easy. I was making it out to be way harder than it was. So this is your drapery pin hook, and right behind the pinch pleat area, you'll have some fabric where it slides right in, and then it gives you a little hook back there. So we're gonna do this I'm gonna do this on all of the little pinch pleat areas, and I will see you when I'm done with that. So I'm obsessed! Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful! This is literally exactly what I was thinking for the curtains. Yay! This is actually amazing. This is literally what I was going for in this space. I wanted pinch pleat. I wanted very demure, to be honest. Curtains. It's so happy and cozy in here. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. These are absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, the perfect neutral palette cleanser for the curtains in here. This is so much better. Oh my gosh. Babe, should we go sledding? Should we go outside and explore? Oh my gosh, it's like deep. Our feet are going down a substantial amount. Watch your step. Oh my gosh, my foot is going so far down. Is this rain or snow? This is rain.
This is what happens when a southerner sees snow for the first time.
Oh my gosh! I don't like it. I don't care for it. It's just a lot of haggling.
Yeah.
Man.
It's like a little novelty. It's nice for a little bit.
For a little bit.
And then let it melt and go away.
Yeah.
Imagine living in it.
I can't. I would literally die. I would die. Wow. But everything is beautiful and white, and you can see the whole forest floor in a way we've never been able to see the forest floor. Like, come out here. This is amazing. Whoa. Watch your step there, mate. Watch your step there. It's a deep incline.
Yeah.
Out here. Look how beautiful you can see all of the forest. You could literally slide if you wanted to. Can we slide?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. This is beautiful. Now I can't tell where I'm stepping, so please don't step any farther in. I can't tell where the creek starts, so be careful, babe. Wow. Oh my gosh. We get to finally wear our bean boots. A few hours out of the year. Wow. It's deceptive because you don't know where, if you're gonna step somewhere, it's so snowy, you don't know where you're gonna land if you step. But it's so pure, everything is white and pure. Babe, Don't do it. This morning I made a little fresh bread, so I wanted to make a nice loaf of bread in case we lose power. I'm really hoping we don't. We don't know. All of our power lines are above ground here, so it just really makes me scared, and we're in an older neighborhood, so it just makes me a little nervous when we have ice warnings. So it's freezing. I have wonderful weather, and I always brag about it on this channel. But when we have bad weather, Like, our infrastructure is not made to deal with it. It's just not. It's kind of a chaotic endeavor if we have ice warnings. So that's just, you know, I'm trying to prepare myself, but I think I've got my bread to a place where I kind of know exactly where to stop. I know exactly how to bake a really great loaf of bread by now. So I make sure to set my timer for, instead of 20 minutes on 500 degrees, I'll set my timer for 15 minutes on 500 degrees. And then I take the lid off and I cook again on 450 degrees for 10 minutes. And that's, for me, I like a bread that's softer and a little chewier. A really dense crumb where it's crumbly and it's hard to bite down on it. I don't like that kind of bread. My mom loves that. Like the baguettes, she loves it. I'm not a huge fan of that. I really like the softness. I want to taste the sourdough. So I've got my bread to a place where I pretty much know, like, okay, it's ready to come out of the oven. It's just before you think it's done. Similarly, oh my gosh, similar to the like whole casual elegance thing. Like, your outfit is done before you think it's done. I don't know, maybe there's something to that. But I have a question for y'all. Well, this is what I'm wearing today. It's very boring. This is my church outfit. It's so boring because it is so cold. So nothing super special to report on that front. But I'm trying to figure out a new hairstyle. I'm trying to figure out what would be a hairstyle that works for me because I love my side part. I am a side part girly. I feel like I always will be. It's just friendlier to my face. Like, no, that's hilariously bad. So I'm trying to think of a new hairstyle. I just want to do more layering in here. Like, I want to do something around my face. So I am also kind of thinking about that. And if y'all have ideas, or if you know of like maybe a celebrity who has a similar hairstyle to me, send me their way. Send them my way, because I want to see what are some options of like hairstyles I could play with, because I'm just getting so bored with my hair. To be honest, I'm just getting bored with it. I want to do a little styling around the face and just see how that goes. But anyways, this is my church look for today. Yeah, it's so cold. I really hope we don't lose power. Just really hope we don't lose power. And I really feel for anyone who is in a place where it's colder than this. This is not that cold. It's like 34 degrees and we're like, I'm dying. Some people are living in 15 degrees. Okay, so I know, like, I'm aware that this is not bad in the grand scheme of things, but it's freezing. And I have so much pity for anyone that lives in a cold climate, so God bless you. But anyway, we're off to church, my beauties. Come along.